Namaskar, Adab, good evening to all my viewers. Myself, Dr. Santosh, welcoming you all to my YouTube channel, Dr. Santosh Kumar Pani. Today, in this English series of my video, I want to discuss something about the homeopathic treatment because I have seen lots of videos, some English videos that was uploaded in YouTube. I have seen some of them that they all explain homeopathic treatment as a placebo effect. Placebo effect means this is not contain any type of medicine. Only water is given or some alcohol is given as a name of medicine, and this impact on some psychological condition of the patient so that they got cured. Without any medicine, these are applied to the patient so that they can just psychologically feel that they are taking some medicines, and in this way these homeopathic treatment acted. That's why they call homeopathic treatment as a placebo effect. Today in this video, that's why I want to say something most important and most interesting topic about this homeopathic treatment, why it cannot be a placebo effect. The people who explain homeopathic treatment as a placebo effect, they have to understand this topic properly. They can watch this video properly so to understand what homeopathic treatment is. First of all, let me start with a history, a topic I want to share with you. Let me give you an example that in 1897, when first time the atom was invented by J.J. Thomson, and before that, maybe this atom, the smallest part of the matter or some particle is discovered. Nobody knows about that. Nobody knows about the power of an atom. And after 48 years, no one of the people could understand detail about these atoms. But in 1945, when the atom bomb was created and impacted on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, two great cities of Japan, the destruction made by these atom bombs come to in front of the whole world. People know about the huge power, the energy of the atom. How can it be so destructive? They knew the power of the atom, but before that, they are unaware of the power of the atom. Just like that, the homeopathic treatment is a science of future. Means they contain such amount of particles, these fine nanoparticles that may be very miniature form of the atom. The scientists who discovered the miniature form of the atom, that is the electrons, protons and the neutrons, but maybe there must be some very miniature form of particles, more miniature than the electron, proton and the neutrons, but they cannot be detected due to the lack of the instruments, the lack of the finer labs throughout the world. They cannot be detected. That's why I'm saying that this homeopathic treatment is the science of future. Today it is cannot be detected because the lack of the latest technology which can detect it, the finer energized particles which is present in these homeopathic medicines. Another example which I previously given in my Hindi videos, that we cannot see the air, the finest form of air. It means it is not present. We cannot see the electricity. Means it cannot present. There must be something to detect the energy. Just like that, these homeopathic medicines contain very miniature form of the particles, less than the atom, the electrons, the protons, which are now detected by some of our scientists. These miniature form of particles which are present in homeopathic medicines that are very much finer particles, just more miniature form of some nanoparticles which cannot be barely detected by the instruments which are present now. But it may be true that in future some instrument got created that it can detect these particles which are present, these energized particles present in homeopathic medicines. At that time, people going to believe these homeopathic medicines. That's why I'm repeatedly saying this homeopathic treatment is a science of future. Today, people could not understand because they could not detect these energized particles. These energized particles were created just by potentization of the some herbal remedies or any form of chemicals or any kind of poison or this type of just which can be detected easily. Those herbal products which can be easily detected are called as mother tinctures, also used in our homeopathic treatment, but they are actually not the proper homeopathy. They just suppresses the disease as just like the allopathy. But when coming, they are potentized in 30th form or 200 form. They are perfectly cure the disease because they are just the energized particles. They are just the energized particles which can go deeply in our every form cell. They go deeply just inside of the cell and cure the disease. The virus, the bacteria, these are the things which can be easily detected by some of the microscopes that are created nowadays. But the energized particles which are present in these homeopathic medicines could not be easily detected by the microscope or something that type of instruments. But when it goes in our body, they repel all the bacteria, viruses, or create some type of favorable situation in our body that may be unfavorable for those bacteria and viruses or fungal infections. That's why our body or the disease present in our body got diminished. So finally, I want to say definitely that these homeopathic medicines are the finer energized particles which cannot be detected by today's the energy, the finer instruments present nowadays. So you have to believe these energized particles, and these are the fine miniature particles less than the power of the atom. They may be more miniature as compared to these proton, electrons, or neutrons. So you have to believe that in future this can be detected by some of the instrument, some of the laboratories may be created. Those can easily detect these energized particles. That's why homeopathy medicines are the finest form of energized medicines. It is the best form of the treatment procedure that can easily benefit to our body without any adverse effect. Nowadays, so many havocs created just against the homeopathic treatment. This is a placebo effect, this is a placebo effect. Why? They cannot understand the proper procedure, how these medicines are made. I want to ask those persons if these are medicines are have some placebo effect, how it got effects on small children who do not actually feel the actual psychological condition when these placebo effects are created. How it acts in those chronic patients, those bedridden patients, which are just senseless and could not understand how the medicine is given to them, how it acts in them. So, but before just formally saying this homeopathy treatment is a placebo effect, they have to properly understand the process of formation of these medicines, how it cures, how it positively affect our body. So, friends, this video is just to create an awareness in favor of homeopathic treatment. You have to understand properly. This is a science of future. Homeopathic medicines are the most miniature form of energized particles which can cure our diseases properly without any adverse effect. Now scientists talk about some nanoparticles which can be easily change the DNA structure to cure all type of disease. But previously, our Dr. Samuel Hahnemann, the father of homeopathy, has made that type of nanoparticles by his research, his lifetime research. He has proved so many medicines. By these medicines, he proved on himself, his family members. Today, the scientists of these days are speaking about these nanoparticles. Our Dr. Samuel Hahnemann has proved it since so many years. So it's time to understand properly this homeopathic treatment. Use your brain and logic, and you will see one day this homeopathic treatment is going to be the perfect treatment procedure of the world. Thank you. Keep sharing my videos so that people throughout the world can be easily aware of these homeopathic treatment, and most of the people throughout the world who are got suffering from so many diseases, maybe acute or chronic, got the beneficial result of these homeopathic medicines. Thank you. Namaskar. Adab. Good night.